Hey, 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 hey. Thank you for watching my channel. I am the Divine Maverick. This is video number 2 of I was telling you in the video for the Divine Feminine that I did a few moments ago that the energy has been, since this full moon in Libra, has been super heavy, y'all. It has been for me, and I know I'm not the only one, but and I'm like, yay, I love full moons. I love the energy, highest energy, strongest energy rather, because it's the culmination of the cycle. But I'm telling you, man, that thing was like intense, and it still is. Let me be honest, the energy is still very intense. I was feeling a bit of mourning, mourning, a grief, sadness, but it was kind of freeing. Um, Inner child work, healing, inner child healing. So, and I know I'm not the only one. I'm sure we're all together. So I'm saying I know that this is about us healing and growing and ascending. So no shame or anything. It's just like usually the full moon energy has been different than the way this feels. Normally, I would say, I don't know if normally was the right word to use, but usually the full moon energy is kind of a an exhale, like a energy uh, waxing up to it, and then a roar and a release. But this didn't feel like that. This felt like it drug on, and it felt harder and thicker and tighter. And sometimes it was very sad, but in the sadness there was so much light. And then when the light got drowned out again by the memories of the grief and the trauma or whatever, then it got sad again. But then it went to another. So, and this has been ongoing, and I feel it very, and I'm not saying this to be biased, but I feel it more from the divine masculine. I don't know why the divine masculine is like the channel through me or whatever, but well, because I actually do resonate very, very strong, very much with masculine energy. But I used to. Anyway, anyway, I don't know who that was for, but that was definitely for somebody. But anyway, yeah, I used to resonate with masculine energy. Just own it, and then incorporate that feminine energy, and then you'll come into what? Union. Anyway, if this is your first time watching, thank you so much for being here. I am honored that you would spend a little time with me. I know that you can be anywhere in the world, but you being here watching this video makes my heart smile. So thank you so much for being here. If you find you like the content, go ahead and smash that like button, as well as subscribe to the channel, because it puts your energy in these card decks. So if you want a love and light session with me, those are what I call my personal readings. Everything you need to know about how to contact me, or even book a love and light session, which is more like your spiritual life coach drill sergeant. You can do it. You know what I mean? So, if you want to book a session, just go to my website, TheDivineMaverick.com. And I appreciate that. So we're going to get started on Patreon. Y'all know I love y'all. Come here, sunflowers. Come here, Mavericks. I love you guys. Thank you for supporting me the way you do, and all the Tarot students. Yes, yes. Second class is starting this Thursday. So I'm going to be running concurrent classes to get us through to August. And anyway, all that's down below. Actually, that part is not that part's on the website, but this is divine masculine energy. Awaken your vulnerability is the card that came out. We're reading from the mystic healing card, the mystical healing reading cards. This is our girl in a seagull or seagull, but it's card number 3. And 3 is about teamwork and collaboration. I want you to just look at this card. Let me see if I can get a good angle. Look at this card for a second. Just look at the images. What I'm noticing about this card is it seems like this person, first of all, I don't know why it makes me think of the crucifixion, like Jesus on the cross. It just does. It just does. And the way I'm gonna put the book down. The way this, I don't know what that is, like a globe for a light that's hanging or something. It almost looks like a halo. It looks like divinity. That, of course, those are wings, but it almost looks like a cape or something. But anyway, things are being, lower chakra, higher chakras. If you look the torso is cut right in the middle, you know, the legs, it makes me think of movement. It makes me think of highlighting the chariot energy, like because I see the chariot card in these legs, I feel movement. Because I see legs, I think movement, I think travel, I think, you know, even running. And you might have been dealing with somebody that, you know, ran for most of the connection, but then you got the angels watching over this connection while things are being rebuilt, things are being uh, cut off. You know what I mean? There's been some union that has to happen within a person who is probably feeling very emotionally unstable or dismembered. You know what I mean? Your masculine is probably going through a lot of emotional changes with a lot of people that are placing demands on him. He could be a business owner or a boss, or just have a lot of people, maybe even a lot of kids. It could even be a lot of baby mamas and financial responsibilities. But I'm picking up that this masculine was wearing a mask. This masculine was not expressing himself. This masculine was acting as if this connection was not priority. I'll say that, because of all this going on around. Couldn't even focus, probably he didn't even have his feet on the ground. He was not grounded in this at all. But look at the different colors of the outfits. We have yellow, solar plexus. We have the blue with the throat chakra. We have the orange with the sacral chakra. That's another yellow. I don't know what color that is, but I think this is what they wanted to highlight, you know, because their blues are back over here. But I feel like, of course, this masculine was procrastinating, probably the masculine, because especially because the legs are doing something different from the body. You know what I mean? Not moving. And look, he's focused. This person right here is focused on a red rose. Every time I see red roses, when I read, it makes me think of love. And I feel like you didn't even know that this person was actually focused on your love. And I definitely feel like you guys were in separation, not just communication wise, but physically, geographically separated. Yeah. And this person was probably hanging around a family situation, no pun intended. But this beam and this, just the way they're suspended in air, makes me think they were just hanging around, or being held up by people that were placing demands on them. But anyway, anyway, your masculine, this masculine, sorry, because it may not be yours. This masculine is ready to share and show his heart, show their heart. It's very beautiful energy, and it's very vulnerable. Wow, vulnerable. The card is called Awaken Your Vulnerability, but what I was seeing was how this person is literally surrendering. That looks so, because they're focused on this love. He's focused on what is in his hand, or focused even on what's at hand. And it's something very beautiful. Your masculine finds you very desirable, very attractive, very beautiful. The card message says, allow others to meet your unprotected heart. Such a sweet sentence. To be vulnerable with your feelings requires profound change and a decision to break the hard shell of protection that keeps you separated, isolated, and afraid of others. Vulnerability connects you to the most hidden aspects of your soul. In this exploration, you have the possibility of discovering your most intimate, delicate, creative, surprising aspects. This masculine is learning so many soul lessons that it's not even funny. This masculine is learning how to open their hearts and speak their truth and share their feelings. Let their emotions be seen, because they finally understand their own emotions. You were dealing with a masculine who did not understand their emotions. That's why they didn't show them. Okay. It says this may require you, so this exploration may require you to develop more understanding and compassion for yourself and your life's journey, whilst at the same time moving past the pain of rejection or abuse you may have experienced, and which caused you to shut down. This masculine had to heal from somebody that broke their hearts before. This masculine had to heal from rejection and betrayal and abandonment issues. This masculine had to heal from mother wounds, absentee fathers, deaths, unexpected deaths or sudden deaths, or like this masculine has had things ripped from them or torn from them. I'm hearing ripped and torn. There's an actor named Rip Torn. If that means anything to you, that is random as all get out. But I rest in peace for actor Rip Torn. But if I don't know, it's a reference maybe to your father's favorite actor, or you used to watch movies that had Rip Torn in it with your dad or something. But anyway, this masculine energy was hurt, was very wounded, and used to being guarded, used to sleeping with one eye open. Yeah. Very suspicious, very paranoid, or can be suspicious, can be very paranoid, can be at times kind of reckless with their mouth. And they do it to shut you down. They used to do it to back you off and throw. It's almost like it's like throwing. Sorry, I gotta just move that cord. Throwing you off the trail, or throwing you off their scent of vulnerability, or being afraid of showing their hand, showing their true emotions, whatever. Anyway, so it also says, while at the same time, while it's important to keep certain people at a distance, that's the ex or some family members that keep trying to come and borrow money or move in or share or change or something like that. So anyway, it's important to keep certain people at a distance, there are others who are already in, that's you, divine feminine, or about to come into your life. Those are the people, divine feminine, that you are bringing along with you in order to help support this divine masculine as you guys, because listen, union is a part of it, but now you have to stay in union. Okay. You know what I mean? Union is important, but you also have to stay in union, because it don't stop. The journey, the marathon continues, right? So your masculine is going to be receiving some new friends and associations, even as they get new jobs and relocate and come to where you are, or you do, vice versa, divine feminine. But whatever it is, your masculine is going to, the new people are coming into your masculine's life. All right. And so it says these people can hold the space for you to step into a soft, honest, gentle exploration of your heart melody. Going to be around people that support and defend and not confuse and hurt and wound and maim and lie and cheat and steal and gossip and manipulate and backbite and backstab. Out of that energy, out of attracting those energies, or out of being attracted to people with those kind of energies. Okay. And into a place of vulnerability, speaking their truth, because this masculine got into a lot of situations, let's say, because they would not speak their truth. They just went along with it, and they actually had plenty to say about things, but they didn't. They kept their truth to themselves, and they just let things happen. They just sat there, and some of them didn't do anything. They just sat there and stewed in it. And they knew they were not happy. They knew they were frustrated. They knew they were lonely. They knew they were sad. They knew they were being controlled. They knew they were being undermined. They knew that they were being disrespected. They knew that things were being stolen from them, money, property. They knew that the baby wasn't theirs. They knew that the money was actually supposed to be in a place, and the person said, whoever they're dealing with, no, and you know what I mean? They knew it was theirs. It was what I'm hearing. And I'm hearing, I knew it. I'm hearing your masculine say, I knew it. I knew it all the time. So your masculine is finding out something about some folk, finding out something about a person. And then they realize the only person I ever trusted was my divine feminine. The only person that ever really got me or knew me or let me be me was my divine feminine. And that is the very person that I cut off. Don't y'all bark. Don't y'all bark. Ah, Joshua. Sorry, guys. The dogs bark. Like I told y'all at my son, like they never seen him before. Like he doesn't live in a house and he's always walking through here. Interestingly, I feel like, especially if you've been cohabitating or in communication of like physical proximity of your divine masculine, I feel like every time you see them, it's like it startles you in a way. And vice versa. Every time your divine masculine is in your presence, it's like he's seeing you for the first time. You know what I mean? And this could be because you're beautiful. This could be because you are radiant. This could be because you are, some of you are just forceful and they're just like, kind of nervous. They don't want to do anything wrong. They're so attracted. There's so much chemistry, but then there's so much with you, divine feminine. But anyway, that's an aside. When the dog started to run and my son, it made me think of that because it's like, you live here, you're supposed to be, you're home to me. So why every time I come home, I feel like I'm coming home for the first time? I don't necessarily mean that's a bad thing, but it's almost like it's new every time, or it's like, I don't know, maybe it's even they can't believe they're with you, or vice versa. You can't believe that you're with them, that this is your person, or this is going to be, I don't know. So anyway, and that all goes with the message of awaken your vulnerability, because your masculine is ready to show his heart. Allow others to meet his unprotected heart. Finally, it says, if you refuse and keep suppressing your feelings, you will become exhausted, numb, frustrated, and cold. It's time to warm your heart and start to be more in touch with what is happening inside your body. What pain are you holding in your lungs, or in your heart, or in your throat? And your kidneys in particular, right? So these vital organs may mean something to some of you. You might know that your masculine has been having some health challenges, or even you, divine feminine, are feeling this either clairsentiently. You might be feeling it in your body. How about that? Or you are dealing with this, but checking, are you holding pain in your lungs, your heart, your throat, your kidneys? Okay. And these are all, well, I'm not going to break that down. Then I'll be treaching. I almost broke down them body parts and the meanings. So anyway, let's put some cards around this. 16 minutes in, and now I'm just not putting cards out. Anyway, real quick, what's the situation? Oh, thank you. All right, let's take that and this. Your hard work is paying off. Hey, boo, Capricorn energy. Adjustments are required. So that's been a challenge, is making the necessary adjustments, doing what it takes to reap the reward of all this hard work. But your masculine is ready, because he is allowing his unprotected heart. He is allowing himself to be seen, themselves to be there, allowing themselves. Sorry, I'm trying to use non-binary right now, unless I feel really, really, really strong to say, him or her or whatever. But I don't know. It's a thing. It's a thing for me. Talk to my spirit guys. Don't come for me in the comments. Just hear me what I say, y'all. I'm on this journey just like you guys. But if I'm nothing, I am obedient. That's what I'm saying. If I am nothing, I am obedient to what spirit tells me to do. All right. Now let's keep going. But anyway, so this masculine is like, your hard work is paying off. That's the message. They've been working not only on themselves, but they've been working on their stability, and some of them their health, and the adjustments that have been required. They have been avoiding. That's what I said. Don't let pride get in your ways. What spirit is saying. All right. Let that vulnerability happen. Let that heart be cracked open. However that plays out for you. Let that heart be cracked wide open. Right. Okay, as you awaken, don't. So Leo is out here, Capricorn is out here. One more, please. And a new romantic cycle begins. I know that's right. So when they show you who they really are, when they actually, I feel like communication is coming. This adjustments are required. That feels like communication to me. Like y'all need to talk. Look at that. Bottom of the deck is expect powerful change. We'll clarify with Tarot, and then we'll get out of here just one time around, unless I absolutely have to do more. We'll see. But yes, I'm telling you. Look at, I told y'all, King of Swords. I told y'all, all up in his head, but he is ready to communicate. And the King of Swords talks and makes some sense. Talk that talk, daddy. What I'm saying? I don't know. I talk that talk, daddy. I don't even heard, talk that talk, walk that walk, money. I don't know what this is, but it's there. He's ready to talk. That's definitely he, not they, but he is ready to talk. This is because this man looks like a lumberjack. This man might look familiar to somebody. This king, look at his face a little bit. Brown hair, big calves. I don't know why they show me this, but it's like he's got some big old calves. Not in this picture, but that's how I see it. For some reason, I see like those Incredible Hulk or Thor calves, like, looking like a turkey drumstick. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, but this is somebody that did not share, not too watery, not too many emotions. It's almost like, I even feel like they were a little bit stern with you. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, because life did it. You know what I mean? Put one more on that King of Swords, and then we're gonna move. We're not gonna do too much. Yeah, and they know that they messed up. They know that they could have had. Wow, didn't we almost have it all? When love was all we had worth giving. Yeah, they probably even feel like whatever the adjustments are required. Something happened where they did not come through for you, and you left, or you walked, or you did something different, and you kicked them into working on this gear, this Eight of Pentacles energy all over this card, Capricorn. Okay, and you kicked them into working on themselves, wanting to work on this relationship. Adjustments are required, and they were not talking right. They were acting like they were just going to let this thing pass them by. I'm hearing, don't ask my neighbor. See, they barely even talked to you. They were like talking around you, talking to your family or your friends about you, asking what kind of person they like. You know, this little boy right here, this is emotionally immature. Didn't even know the hand of God. That's the hand of God saying, here, boy, you know, here, it's for you. And they got their head in the book. They got their head they think they know so much. That's another thing. They think they knew so much better. That's why the pride is right here. See, there you go. They thought they knew so much better, so much more than man, everybody around them, right? Three of Cups. What is that? Oh, of course. The adjustment. Get out of that third party mess that I don't know, could have dealing with, what is that? Just turned over. Yep. Definitely. And they probably had to, definitely had to do the right thing with the star card. Clean this all the way up, bump all this toxic hemming and hawing and back and forth and all you, me, he, and she, and all that mess. It's like, heal this. They had to heal this connection by getting out of something else. And then they had to work for you, earn your trust back by opening their heart, awakening their vulnerability, letting you know who they really are, communicating with you, King of Swords, very clearly about what they wanted, realizing that they missed in the past an opportunity. They missed a meeting. They missed an appointed time with you because of pride. Right? And so they realized that. I feel like they asked God, what did I do? What did I do? What can I do? And God said, you better open your heart up. Yes. Timing is everything, isn't it? Page of Cups. You better open your heart up. You better apologize. You better offer this love. Page of Cups. That's what I told y'all. Yeah, you were dealing with somebody that just needed to grow up emotionally. All right. They acted very prideful, very stubborn, very austere, very nonchalant, very bothered sometimes. Not everybody, but bothered sometimes, because they were just emotionally immature because of what they had gone through in the past. And they had summarily turned off their hearts. This divine masculine had stopped feeling feelings. Okay. I'm so serious. They stopped feeling feelings, but a new romantic cycle begins. You know why? Because your masculine is now powerful and courageous, standing in their truth and moving forward. They have tasted victory with the sun. They have come up. They are shining again. Their money's good. Their health is getting better. There's healing here. There's vision here. There is creativity here. There is passion here. There is power here. And there is balance here. All right. And they want to go with you. They don't want to go away from you. They want to go with you. Okay. They realize that on this chariot, the only thing missing is my divine feminine. You know what I mean? A new romantic cycle begins. We're dealing with a Libra. Bottom of the deck. Yep. Six of Swords, leaving anything behind that no longer serves them, anything behind that was blocking them, anything behind that was making them feel bad, because they are ready to open up their hearts and come to a calmer, more serene, loving, receptive, attentive place, waters with you. Six of Swords, we're dealing with an Aquarius, definitely. Or not. All right. What do they think of this love thing? We're going to get out of here, y'all. Two more cards. What do they think? I just saw talking real quick, but Put it back. It didn't flip. I'm going to need a jumper just to make it plain. Wow. I got a flipper. I need a jumper. Thank you. Oh, and that's what they have been doing. Now we got to look at the bottom of the deck on this card, on this in a minute. But they have been avoiding the conversation, the call, or the person with you. That's what they've been doing. Because they didn't want to deal with the hurt. They were still angry about something, probably angry about missing an opportunity with you. You know what I mean? And they needed to heal that, especially you probably called it off because you're like, bump that. I'm not talking to you till you get out of that third party. You know what I mean? Or I'm not talking to you till you heal that addiction. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking to you until you stop using your head and start telling me how you feel in your heart. I don't want to hear about your plans and about why it won't work or why we need to wait or make it make sense. I don't want it to make sense. All I know is I love you, right? And that's what he's saying now. He's like you. He's lining up with you now, realizing that he missed opportunities, ready to apologize, ready to bring me love, ready to ready for you to meet the kids, all that, boundaries, putting boundaries on somebody that was using kids as a pawn to block or to keep them hurt in a hurt place. You know what I mean? Yeah. Learning how to tune out people that no longer, learn how to tune out people that don't even support the connection. Right. Boom. Engagement ring at the bottom. There you go. Yeah. You stopped talking and they started working. Your hard work is paying off. Divine Feminine, you just put them boundaries up and said, I can't. You need to grow up. You need to feel, Tin Man. Oh, tell me what would I do? That's from the Wiz. If I could feel. Nipsey Russell, rest in peace. Oh my God, the Tin Man. Yeah, you were dating the Tin Man, right? No longer the Tin Man. That should be the name of the read. I'm not going to do that though. All right, you guys. But that's the engagement ring was at the bottom. That's a completion, union, partnership. Let me give you some spiritual advice, some advice from spirit, and we're going to get up out of chunk. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Rock, you guys are awesome. See what spirit's going to say for your divine masculine. For the divine masculine, what do we have? The staff. If that don't like the 8 of wands, and I'm thinking authority. Look at it's number 51, guys. 5 plus 1 is what? You might be dealing with somebody that's 51 years old, and then you have the staff. Not the staff, but the 51 is a 6. That's clearing anything. That's that 6 of swords, and we have 6 of swords here. See, 6 of swords here. Behind the 6 of swords, you guys, is a 9 of cups. I'm not gonna go there, but because I'm about to get out of here. But the staff is here. Here's why the staff is here. The staff is the symbol of authority. Yes, Chariot, right? It holds the power to temper extremes. The staff helps you find the right course of action, the way of the middle, and aids you to maintain your balance. Balance. See those sphinx, y'all? Balance after you begin walking in that direction. Moses carried a serpent staff through the desert. Somebody's favorite course is the desert. But anyway, Moses carried a staff through. Wow, is somebody going to take the staff for dessert or bring the staff dessert? Oh my gosh. Anyway, Moses carried a serpent staff through the desert, and with it, he could summon the power of nature to heal or call plagues. The staff reminds you of the impermanence of all things and that your authority must come from your deep longing to serve. That's why they have to awaken their ability. Wow. I meant to say vulnerability, but ability came out. So I said what I said. But awaken their abilities and thereby awakening their vulnerabilities. They have to, the authority must come from wanting to serve, wanting to protect. To serve and protect. You could be dealing with a police officer. Thank you for your service. Military and, all folk that protect the lives of others. All folk that put themselves on the line for other people at risk to their life and limb, okay? And I feel like that's what this masculine is doing, you know what I mean, and has been doing, has always had a servant's heart, but hid it because of the people that continually hurt and abuse them or use them for whatever reason. But now we've come full circle as the masculine taking his authority back, right? Moving in his kingly, priestly role as a protector and a servant and a provider. All right. And a priest, a spiritual authority in the connection, a spiritual leader in the nations is what I'm hearing. Right. And so that is what the awakening is about. It's not just about so they can love you better. Gonna love you right. Heard that song. Gonna take my time with you after 7. After somebody may be calling y'all tomorrow after 7. Anyway, let's see. Awaken your vulnerability. Medicine. It says you are caught in the delicate balance between opposing forces. We talked about that. Opposing forces between masculine and feminine, between action and non-action. Wow, we talked about all this. Use this to your advantage, as there can be no day without night, no low without high, no wrong without right. This is the time to take corrective action, beginning with your beliefs about what needs to be fixed or repaired, and let destiny take its course, nudging it slightly along. Interesting. Your hard work is paying off. They're opening their hearts because they realize there is no me without you. Didn't we say that we're caught in a delicate balance between opposing forces? Polarity, duality, right? And this masculine is realizing, where's the chariot card? There is no me without you. You balance me off. You see that? You're my twin. You're just a different hue. Robo-bubble-C. I'm just a different hue than you. All right. Y'all might be mixed race. I don't know. Mixed race. What kind of phrase is that? Anyway, saying it out loud sounds so funny. But anyway, this is about revelation knowledge. This is about you completions. You know what I mean? I was gonna say union. Y'all heard it. I couldn't even hide that one, but it almost it's like what's gonna fly out of my mouth. But anyway, this is about balance. There is no me without you. And that's why I'm gonna open my heart to you, because you are the only person I trust with my heart, divine feminine. Always have, always will, right? I'm gonna leave it right there, guys. And we can go all night. Y'all know how we do. Thank you so much. I feel the energy is getting there. I feel like I have one more or two more in me with these messages. I don't know what they're going to be, but we'll stay tuned. I'm releasing them tonight. Thank you for watching. Until we meet again, guys, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.